video has our elementary tests from Young Dressage Association Christmas competition. This is the 3A. Now, Reese and I have never attempted to do any elementary before. I've never done it before in my life. So, yeah, as the way the competition was laid out with the shorter day on the Saturday, we were doing a novice test, and we could either do an elementary test or a prelim test, and I didn't really want to poke around another prelim test. You know, we've been schooling elementary. I thought, why not have a crack? And we did, and honestly, I feel that it was okay. Like, he was quite reasonable at the level, you know. We didn't embarrass ourselves. We did the test well enough. We scored in midfield in this one, and yeah, I feel that was okay. It was a good place to start. You know, there's things to work on. Our rainback there is a bit reluctant, which is, you know, our rainback has been a sticky spot all the way through. And yeah, I feel it was not a terrible first effort. No, I know some people don't like to step up until they're ready to step up and win, and that's okay. Everybody's got their own thing, isn't it? Don't they? They've all got their way of going about things, but I didn't want to poke around in a prelim. I felt that we were ready to have a go, and we did. And yeah, we didn't embarrass ourselves that I'm aware of anyway. I don't care. I was happy, and that's how I roll with all of my horse stuff. I'm not out to make everybody else happy. I'm happy. Everything's fine. So yeah, this is the 3A. We scored exactly 60% in this. The E judge was a fair bit lower. It was 56 something. The C judge was 63 something, 60, close to 64. And, you know, they were like that. There were a fair few people where there was a good 10% difference between the two scores, and obviously the different perspectives, the different things that judges find not okay, that they can't look past. But yeah, that's how it is. And yeah, we were midfield with 60%. I was happy enough with that. This was the 3B. This was on the Sunday morning, nice and early before it got too warm. I quite liked this test. I was really happy with how he went, but I really like how the test flows. I think it rides really nicely, the way the movements feed into one another. As I said before, I've never done elementary before. I only really looked at the tests for this competition, and I was quite happy with how they went. You know, they sort of all the movements flow into one another nicely. Our traverse left there is not a particularly great thing for him. That's definitely something to work on. But it's always good to have things to work on, isn't it? Not that we've done much work. He's had a couple of weeks off since then over Christmas. All the boys have. I've had some other things going on that have been taking up time. So, yeah, he's had a nice little holiday and they're all very fat. Had to let the girths out when we got back on them yesterday. But anyway, I digress. We had a different judge there at C, and it was the same judge at B as we had in the 3A, or E in the 3A. And got similar scores. The judge at B was quite low, I think it was around 56%. The judge at C was almost 66%, which I felt was not a terrible score for our first cracks at elementary. I have no complaints with that, and yeah, it balanced out to just shy of 61%. And like I said, you know, all the comments across all the tests, across all the judges were all very consistent, so that's good. I feel that it was a good start to our elementary. I feel it's really given me a bit of confidence. You know, we got a few different scores in the mid 60s that I think are a really good place to start with. And it's given me the confidence that we can go on from here and head off and do some more elementary. There's still things that we did not have down pat, like this half turn in the walk. It gets very bad right about here. But anyway, onwards and upwards, as they say. So yeah, that is the 3B. It'll finish up shortly. And we had a nice leisurely day packing up. We weren't in a hurry, and so we finished our tests by 10:30, I think, and yeah, we leisurely packed up and moseyed on home. And Reese was very happy to get tossed out in the paddock and have a roll and go back to his life of leisure for the Christmas holidays. Interesting, these changes in our serpentine. That one is very average, and the next one is quite a bit better, but they both scored exactly the same from both of the judges, which I found interesting. But anyway, I'm not a judge. I just do the riding. We placed 5th in this test. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.